Yeah, he's one of them Doomers boys. You better Google
Doom's
that
boys
last
from
name.
Know Ya.
No, yeah. We are two good looking brothers with two different perspectives on life. Shooting that beep. We gotta do the beep. Always laughing, mincing no words, speaking our minds and sharing what we know with you. We can't guarantee you'll agree with everything we say, but you'll always leave with the trail of cake crumbs leading you right to the cheese. So what's going on, brother? How you doing in COVID? We spoke, but we haven't been on camera speaking
That's
in a
true.
while.
That's true. I'm doing good, man. I'm trying to I'm multitasking. So, it's a different scene today, but we in it. We in it to win it. We made a
Yeah, to win
commitment.
it.
We trying to stick to it. That's what it's
Just
all
trying
about.
to stick to it, yeah, because I got to commit with you, and I got to commitment with my Charlie Bingham, and I got a commitment to myself to keep getting the reps in because I see big things for all of us.
Yes, sir.
And we gotta keep the reps going. But today's episode is a good one, I think, is that the subject of finding your tribe, right?
Yes. Yes.
So we just gonna hop right in because we on a time schedule. We late, but
Yeah.
we said we're gonna put something up every week. We haven't been failing with that, but we're trying to do better. We both family men and business owners.
Yes,
so
sir. Yeah, we
so
be
until y'all
pulled in
start,
different directions.
yeah. So until y'all start sending that money in or getting us some sponsors, we gotta do what
Yeah,
we
you know
gotta
what I'm
do.
saying? Y'all got our ads at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You want to send us some coins? We good.
We
We'll
good.
take it. We will
We'll take
not
it.
turn you away.
We will not turn you away. So yeah, so finding your tribe. So there's this I could Google it while we're talking, but so I started with before we was pre-show, and I said I think a good place to start with is this concept called finding your 1,000 true fans,
Yeah.
and basically the author, I forgot his name. I'm gonna get it up for the people. Um, he basically says he defines the true fans as a person that's actually spending money with you.
Spending
Which so
money, engaging, socially with you. They're interested in your content and or product or service. Yeah, man. I mean, if you find that 1,000 true people, like that's the key to everything. Because now, then the thing is you're nurturing them.
Yeah. And he defines so the thousand is it could be any number, but I think 1,000 is a nice number.
Hmm.
Well, I can't say it can't be any number because at a certain point. So his premise is for those that don't know, his premise is that you are to find 1,000 people that's going to spend. So say you want to make $100,000 a year, you got to find 1,000 people that's going to spend $100 with you, and consistently, so yearly. So that's your true fan, right? So he
Hmm.
uses music, but it can apply to software, it can apply to service industries and other products as well. Is
Hmm.
finding the people that's gonna support you and spread the word about you. And like I said, 1,000 is based on what number you want to make. So if you want to make $1 million a year, you got to find 1,000 people that's going to spend $1,000 with you. And so that would be your tribe when it comes to economics. I mean, it's not even just economics. It don't necessarily have to be a financial base, but I think finances, because at the end of the day, we all got bills to pay, and
Hmm. Hmm.
this podcast is about business, cake, crumbs,
Yeah.
and cheese. So we're going from a financial base, but it also could be just like your social circle too. Like you just
Absolutely.
need to find your 1,000 people that's going to support you
And quite
economically.
honestly, the social tribe don't even have to be that large. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
social chart probably shouldn't be that large. Now
It
I
should
think about
not. It should not.
it.
It should be 3 to 4, if that. You know what
If
I
that, yeah, so
mean?
yeah, yeah. So the thousands for economics for your personal circle, probably no more than five, that you really rock with,
Hmm.
because once you start getting beyond that, human beings are not, our brains are not, we're not created by the good creator, however you view that creator, or not a whole bunch of connections.
Correct.
Um, So part of it is knowing your demographic too, right? You know
Hmm.
what? Let's not even go into demographics. Let's go into like tips to find. I think the number one tip I would give somebody is just to be your authentic self. What would you think
Absolutely.
about that?
I agree. I absolutely agree. I think I'm frozen over here. I mean, yeah, I
Yeah,
hope
you
y'all
are
still hear
frozen.
me.
I can hear you, but you definitely frozen.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep talking. It'll eventually kick back in. Who knows what's going on? But Yeah, I don't look too bad from that angle either. But you know, the the social tribe is definitely important. But you know, they always say make sure that your the people that you're hanging around. Well, I guess not make sure, but they're always going to be within 10 to 20% of where you are, right? So if you
Mm.
hanging with low rollers, you're gonna be low rolling for a long time because y'all collectively don't have that mindset to you know be and do. But if you are high rollers, y'all all making again the collective decision to play at large. Y'all gonna be making decisions, taking risks with business decisions and personal decisions and things like that. Yeah, it's a thing where y'all kind of follow each other. So same thing with the 1,000 true fans when it comes to the financial tribe. You want to make sure that those people are the demographic that you are reaching out to, the demographic that you're nurturing. You want to make sure that those people love what you do and are genuinely interested in your success. Would you say you agree or what?
Nah, I absolutely agree. So I'm just clicking off the points. I'm doing. I gave people I broke the third wall. I guess I don't know if that's the right saying. By clicking on what we covering. So yeah, I 100% agree, man. It's actually, I think it's simple, but it's actually what I've learned over my years on this planet. It's like the things that are the easiest to do is also the hardest to do, if that makes sense. So
Mm-hmm.
like a part of it is, it sounds easy, right? Like, yo, just find the people that rock with you, whether it's the 1,002 friends from an economic standpoint, or the five friends that are gonna get you to the next level. But it's also, that sounds easy, but in practice and trying to do it is hard
It's
because
not. Yeah.
there's emotions involved. You don't want to leave certain people behind. You might feel like an imposter. We talk about that in another episode. Imposter syndrome
Mm-hmm.
kicks in. Well, I guess that's technically not the imposter syndrome, because if you are really that, as we explained it in the other episode, then you are not an imposter. But you may feel like an imposter, like you don't deserve these people in your life. So it's easier said than done, but just I will always say, like, always re-examine where you are and where you want to be, and then find people that reach out to people that or where you want to be. And I mean, the worst they could do is say, "Nah, I don't want to rock with you." You don't even got to
Mm-hmm.
necessarily be that direct with them either. They could be like mentors and not even know it. Like, I have mentors and they don't even know that they've been my mentors, because I
Yep.
ask them certain questions that I want responses to. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. 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 I mean, the whole thing, like you said, is being authentic. Don't be fake. And sometimes you don't even have to ask the question, of people, or hey, what are you looking to get out of this? Or, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you this? Can I bother you for this? It's just living and being and moving towards your goal. And I mean, the universe is a beautiful and complex thing, and it will weed out all the fakers. It will weed out all the the people who just are genuinely not interested in what you're doing, and don't have your best interests in mind. So, kind of let it take its course. But with that being said, you got to make sure that you're onward and never upward. Like you got to take steps with intent. You got to do what you're supposed to be doing, but the only way you're gonna know what you're supposed to be doing is to be moving with the purpose. Like you got to actually um, help me out, bro. What am I? What am I? You
Yeah,
gotta.
actually, well, be reflective, I think, is one thing.
Yeah.
Can you see that me sharing that article? No, you
I
can't see that.
cannot. But let me.
Yeah.
Where is it at?
Yeah, so so it's I put share screen. So it's really just the 1,000 true fans. I was trying to put it. I put it in the notes
Oh,
after the
gotcha. Yeah,
show.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah. I put it in the show after the notes. But what I was saying, yeah, and I agree. I mean, I think part of it is being honest with yourself, man.
Mm-hmm.
Being honest with yourself, which is hard. It was just hard because so you need to start, to get feedback from people too. We talked about that before. Like, get feedback, because you see yourself as you see yourself, we all are biased to our own stories, our own history. I guess that's a story,
Mhm.
but I ain't
No, I mean,
necessarily
but
a story.
still,
Yeah,
the history is not necessarily the story because the
yeah,
story is
yeah,
told by
exactly.
people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so we, just be cognizant and purposeful with reviewing you, right? And reviewing the people that you want to be involved with. Like you don't want to be like, so for example, I'm just gonna throw this out there. This is not like a shot at him or anything. You say you want to be around Jay-Z, right?
Hmm.
Um, and because Jay-Z is, he's I think he's a billionaire by now or close
He
to it.
is. He is.
Yeah.
And if he's not together with his wife, they are indeed billionaires.
Yeah, yeah, definitely with his wife. You put his wife in there, she
Hmm.
might make more money than him on the low. I don't even know if that's on the low.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Uh,
They had something that came out about it a few months ago, but I don't remember rightly what
oh,
they.
for real?
Yeah, yeah, they're definitely
Okay.
part of the billionaire club, but I don't know if it's the billionaire club them together, or individually. You know, but either way,
Yeah, so
I'll take it.
so say you want to be around Jay-Z, right?
Hmm.
And then, this is what about being honest. You get around Jay-Z and you realize that either one, he's not that interested in being in your tribe, right? Or
Hmm.
he's in your tribe, but you don't like his personality. Like
Hmm.
you gotta have the courage and stuff and have the self-reflection enough to be like, you know what, this is not who I thought, or what this is not what I want, and
Hmm.
remove yourself from the situation. So that's what I'm
And
saying. Like,
or
don't be emotionally attached to it. Yeah.
don't be emotionally attached, but and or know why you're there, right? If
Mm,
you're there to get something out of this relationship, N- be focused and have the goal in mind. If the goal is to understand his process and understand what steps, what kind of commitment he takes to reaching his goals, then be a sponge and soak up all of that information. When you're done soaking up all the information that you can soak up and you got what you need, then bounce. But until then, you know don't get emotionally attached. I mean, it is what it
mm.
is. And I refer to. Have you seen the Kanye West
Oh yeah,
documentary?
yeah, yeah, yeah. We could talk about that. I know we on a time crunch today, but we definitely talk. That's man, that documentary was A1 to me.
It was. I agree. I agree. And shout out to Cootie. You know what I'm saying? And for just being diligent and always shooting. You know what I mean? All
Yeah.
those years. I mean, man, he got tons and tons of documentation and video. But the one thing I say that relates to us, and there are many within the series, but um, I want to say it was in the first, the first part of the trilogy. Kanye was trying and trying so hard to get his shot with, Jay Z and Rockefeller Records, right? And when he finally got it, he was like, "Oh man, look, they still haven't opened up my marketing budget. They haven't done this. I gotta go hard." He knew Jay Z was recording in one of the studios, and so he went in
Mm-hmm.
there to lay down some lyrics on a track. And
Uh-huh.
Jay Z was like, "That's what I'm talking about. A closed mouth don't get fed."
Yep, yep, yep. That was
You know what I'm
dope, right?
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, "See, this man had a goal. All the feelings aside you have for Kanye, all the feelings aside you may have for Jay Z, it was about getting the goal. Kanye had a goal. I'm getting my record out there. I'm going to show people I'm more than a producer, that I'm a rapper, and I'm good at this. And the only way to do that is to be on this album,
Mm,
and the fact that he shot his shot, is proof enough that, yeah, you want something, say something. You
yeah,
can't get
for sure.
nothing done sitting in the corner cowering,
For sure.
you know? So
Yeah.
I bring it back to our points. Have a goal, work towards the goal. Always work towards the goal. Get your butt up and do the dirty work.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Nobody
People
else gonna
don't
do it for you.
nobody's gonna do it for you. And that's gonna be an ongoing statement that we probably say multiple times throughout everything we putting out. Because at the end of the day, you can't. It's no shortcuts, man.
Yeah, yeah. And look, and so we talking about finding your tribe. I'm gonna take it back to the Will Smith book, right? Will.
Yeah.
He vibed with people who had the same mindset with him, then same mindset as him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was linked up with his boy who was a beatboxer, and they linked up because they had the same intention about reaching their goal. And then when he
Mm-hmm.
got himself to another level, him and Jazzy Jeff linked up. And the dedication that they put into reaching their goal set them apart from everyone else. But
Mm-hmm.
they both showed up with their individual gifts, right? Will
Mm-hmm.
showed up as the MC. He was, bringing the comedy. He was bringing the rhymes. He was bringing the lyrics. He was bringing the funny. Jazzy Jeff was bringing the music. He was bringing the transitions and all of these different scratches and things that people didn't know. He was bringing the knowledge of the music from the old to the music to the new, and
Mm-hmm.
creating all in the same thing. But he was dedicated, spending hours upon hours perfecting his gift. But they both showed up with it. They all showed up with it. And in your tribe, you got to make sure that everybody has the same, if not a similar mindset as you. And
Mm-hmm.
unless you're going to be the one to whip everybody into shape, I mean, you're wasting time. As
Yeah.
a professor told me in college, you're spinning top mud.
Man, that might be the mic drop. That might be the mic drop for today, man.
It
Because it's one. I think it's super hard to motivate people.
is.
I ain't gonna say it's super hard to motivate. It is hard. It is hard. So I'm gonna take the super out. But it's a skill set too. So you probably want to be around people that are already motivated.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you're not going to find them on the first go.
You're not gonna find them. You might not even find them on the second or third go. But this is life, man. You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta keep going.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be
So
afraid
that
to, you know, do what you got to do.
yeah. So that might be the mic drop, man. We can. We told the people it's gonna be a short one today.
That's true, and we could
Tell,
belabor the
tell,
point. I'm sorry for
yeah.
the camera woes that we have today, but we're gonna be back
This
to
is
our
live,
regularly
baby.
scheduled programming.
This is live. This is live. This is what happened when you go live, man. We learning. This is what happened.
Yes, sir.
So please, so tell people where they can find you, your products at.
Man, as always, well, you know what? We growing, bro. I will say. So you just stay tuned because my products are going to be available way more places than I can name all in one. So they have to check out the website for that.
Mm,
But
yeah.
always you can find me personally and professionally at Bert Feeds Us, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, IG, Twitter, all those things. Um, but yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here, man. You got questions about food? Let me know. I'm down for it. That's everybody.
Yeah, so he was lucky he got everything the same. So mine's is I could be found at thebethea.com. I could be found at I'm DeTravius Bethea everywhere on all the social medias. I have no burner accounts, no aliases. IG as you can see is dbethea.esq. Yeah, and file if you guys have questions or anything, let us know. Questions, concerns, responses. Please let us know. We're trying to get better. We don't claim to be right. We are embracing the process, and you see, we had some technical difficulties, but we still here.
We still here,
So
still rocking and
if you
rolling, reaching towards our goal. Come on, tribe.
come on, try exactly. So if you like this, please, as I heard you and Derek saying on all these videos, please like, rate, review. It really helps with the algorithm, as you heard
Absolutely.
thousands of millions of times. And until the next time, to next week, we'll see y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Peace.
Y'all be safe. Peace, peace.
You still alive?